Hey everybody, it's Systemon82 and I am back for more. More you'll see. This is a new special I'm doing. Now, I'm going to show you how this works. Now, there are a lot of mods installed at the moment. I'm not even going to lie. I'll try and remember to put them all in the description. But there's a new one. I'm going to actually turn cheats on in case we get stuck somewhere, because that can actually happen just in the world startup. So, you're going to see why. Alright, super flat. Now, preset, we're going to go with overworld, because we actually need the world to be a certain height in order for all of these mods to activate. We don't need a seed, of course, but this is going to be another flat world survival. However, things are going to be... Oh, thank God. We're somewhere with food. No, things are going to be a little bit different this time around. Excuse me. Now, as you can see, there's quite a number of interesting structures have generated. And all of these are very nice and very fancy and very full, pretty much to the brim, of monster spawners. So, this is going... Now, there's plenty of loot in them. So, this isn't going to be... Let me make sure I'm actually on... Yes, I'm on normal. Good. I don't think this place actually generated a blacksmith shop, which is a shame. Well, wait. No, wait. There's one over there. But this is probably going to be our home base for the time being. We're going to need resources, and we're going to need to find... That guy's in the house. Oh, that's going to be nice. Oh, but the mod I'm currently using is called the Walled City mod. Most of it is actually turned off at the moment because my computer isn't retarded. It's actually fairly good still, even by, you know, newer computer standards, even though it's almost 2 years old. But it will actually not generate a full world with a lot of them on. It just crashes. So there's probably a lot of crap that goes on. Now, there are things to look for. We're not going to generate some of the really interesting things because, of course, there's no real biome difference. But we are going to find... are going to look for one of the ruined cities, and we are going to make that our home. Now, of course, the downside of all this is there are no trees, which is a bit of a hamper for survival. So we're probably going to rely on taking down a lot of buildings. So we're going to need to go get wood, make a wooden pick, and then start tearing down buildings and using that to tear down cobblestone. Let's start by tearing down buildings that don't have doors, because those won't keep NPCs alive either. I don't think there's actually many of those, or any of them even. Ah, here's one. We're also going to, for a few things, we're basically, this is going to be one hell of a attempt at survival. This place, well, like you'll see underneath me, there's something on the mini-map full, just effing full of monsters. Now, this, of course, doesn't generate ores, except in several of the dungeon types where ores actually are preset to generate. So, you'll see a lot of those. And those will be where we get things. Now, there are dungeons. The loot in these dungeons is incredibly good. However, it's going to be a slog through hell to get to them. As the ones that go upwards don't generate very good loot. However, the ones that go downwards, which I think we only really are going to see that particular type, are only in walled cities. So, we're going to need... What the heck's that? Oh, I think that's a golem generating. Well, that means this is probably going to be the safest place for us to stay for a while. Alright. Now, the other thing is this town, of course, has a way for us to generate food, so this is very nice, because we're going to need that. The first thing I should check, actually, is to see if there's enough wool due to lampposts, or if there's any lampposts. I don't think there are any lampposts. That's weird. If we could build a bed, that would be nifty. Ah, there's 2 at least. 2 and 3 torches. Oh, that's one of those random dungeons there. Might be worth looking into. Ah, there's plenty of wool for a bed. Thank God. Alright. Ooh. Alright, so... yeah, that's one of the dungeons over there. Yeah, we're gonna fortify our location first. I've got plenty of torches. I want to try and keep shit from generating too much. I'm not going to be as plentiful with the torches as I normally am. Wait, is this a different blacksmith? Probably not. I'll go check. Yeah, it's the same one. We'll take that chest, because that could be of use to us in the near future. It'll definitely come in handy for setting up a home. I don't think that'll come in any handy at all, but I just wanted to get the damn pressure plate away from the villagers, because that drives me up a fucking wall. Alright, I'm going to put these here so I recognize where my home is. Let's make a crafting table. And the first thing we need to do is make a bed. Because it's going to be very important for us not to stay up at night, if at all possible. There's lots and lots of bad stuff will generate. Now, here's our mostly destroyed house. Now, we got an iron sword. That's dumb damn luck. But we'll worry about that later. Or we'll worry about a bed later, and we'll mostly focus at the moment on keeping ourselves alive. Alright. So, if I find saplings, it'll be a goddamn dream, but I don't think I will. The problem with this, I don't think simple things like saplings appear in the chest, so we're gonna get what we need to fortify ourselves a home. At least fortify our resources for now. But once we get the resources, of course, we can always go to the Twilight Forest and get trees from there. I had been originally tempted to turn the grass into dirt for world generation purposes. That way it would, basically it would, what's the word I'm looking for? Look like a barren effing wasteland everywhere, and that would be kind of neat. But then I realized without that, it would literally be impossible to get to the Twilight Forest, which would mean, since they won't generate in chests, there would be no trees ever, and I'd, kind of be screwed. I mean, I'm actually hoping for the resources to get to the Twilight Forest, but I'm not holding out, or not holding my breath on it, Alright. Now, that abandoned barn over there might actually be the best possible place to bed down and turn into a home, but we'll wait to do that till tomorrow since we've already worked through part of the day. I had pre-generated a world because I was thinking of just doing that, and starting one where I'd be close to the walled villages, but then I thought, nah, the adventure is half the fun. And my absolute, bloody damn failure is half the fun. Now, the blockwood is actually going to be very important because that's going to be the only source of torches for the most part. So we're going to hang on to that as best we can. And I can get it from around the farm, so it's not like, oh my god, hyper rare, but I'm still going to be careful with it. And we're going to want to stay here a little while, that way we can just raid the farms for food resources before we move anywhere. Alright. Alright, come on. Dig. Alright, and once this house should provide us everything we need for now, so. And I guess we'll pick a direction, actually I think what we will do is we'll pick a direction and head out after I'll make what I have into useful resources for now. Like those blocks, that'll be a whole stack of torches. So that is totally worth the expenditure. All right, let's find any other houses without doors. Yes, this. Awesome. No, but this is gonna be alright, now the other thing is the cities themselves are full, just packed full of just completely fuck you monster spawners. I mean, blazes, gas, those sorts of things. It's a misery. So that's gonna be half the fun. Come on, damn it. should be able to get enough resource out of these houses to be safe and sound. And then morning, I'll when morning comes around, I'll raid the farms in the town and get all the food I can. I might replant while I'm at it in case I die and end up back here. We can always cut down more houses and start again in a new direction. Now, the walled cities are actually extremely rare, so it's going to be a bit difficult for us to find them. And thankfully, there are telltale signs of it, so we're gonna hope for the best. Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting survival since we have no resources like trees. I mean, it's gonna be tough. I'm not even pretending it's not. That's fine. I think that's gonna be half the fun. All right, it's getting close to night. I'll head in a moment. Yeah, I think there's probably a dungeon complex underneath us, and unfortunately, I don't have the time, effort, or inclination to do that, or go looking for them. Because they are full of fuck. Alright, sleep. Sleep quickly. Alright, Treecapitator. Yes, Treecapitator. Alright, let's take a look at our food resources. And we'll replant in case we come back here. Alright. This is looking good, though. Alright. Alright. So, that's one. I know there have got to be other farms around here. I probably just can't see them on the minimap because of the clusterfuck of villagers. Ah, there's more over there. Now. Alright, so, there. We should be good wheat-wise now.